take. That's one. Mics are hot. And go like this. Hey, there we are. All right, mics are going. Let's make sure one thing. All right. So, welcome back. Tuesday Diaries. Part 75.69 Alpha. Or we can call it the ruins of Brazandun. So last time you guys floated down through the chimney stacks, made it to like a not like a play yard, but a fenced in yard with a building, like a structure. There's
For war of what? I'm sorry.
the name of the city
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
Brazandun. I put it in the
I'll put it in chat for you, Jeff.
yeah, do that for me, please. On the way down, there was Spear's eyes. Went over that pale purple, and he said this, and the dome lit up like a planetarium, or where it looked like you were looking at the night sky for this day in this time zone and everything. You guys floated down. You started doing your checks. Connell saw something, went to grab it. Had a brief encounter with the mimic. I'm pretty sure you locked it in the building, and then you guys went on down, maneuvering towards a huge cathedral that you saw way off, like where the center of this orangish growth is happening. I think that was the
cathedral, you say?
yeah. I think that you would gather that, although it doesn't look like much other than a huge structure. I mean, dwarves can be very religious, and they definitely love building their temples. And as you guys were working that way, you noticed one of the patrol monsters that were just roving through here. It was just a huge not construct, like the other ones that you fought up top. Like, it looked like it had that biomechanical aspect to it. I think we left off with you guys heading into a chapel where you saw a hammer, like, kind of hanging down, a symbol of the all hammer. That's the only part of this structure that is above, 6 or 7 feet. Tushar, if you're getting in here for cover, you kind of have to, like, get down on a knee, and just to keep below the top layer of the walls. But it's a hammer hanging off of 2 stone pillars, and there is a stone table, almost like an altar, that is finely carved. Master, although it has had decades of deterioration, you can still tell, like, as you look at it.
Is there any writing?
If you go up and investigate it?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
I forgot how to do this.
No, seriously, hold on. Skills. Oh.
Hey guys, what
You-
level are you?
Hey, look, I didn't have it. Ooh. All right.
We are
wow.
a solid
Wow.
13.
13?
Holy shit.
That's good to know.
How
I
is that
rolled a-
possible?
I rolled a 33.
Oh, jeez.
I have a plus 15 expertise in investigation.
Oh boy. So you like go up and this is a fallen kingdom known as the Rune Keepers, and you can see the runes like start to like brush them off with like your handkerchief, you know, and read around, and you rotate around this altar like inspecting it, and under like the top piece on the back side you brush away, you bring up like your staff, and it glows a little bit with like that pale blue light, and you get in there. You speak Dwarvish, correct?
I do, but I read all written languages.
Okay. You read, I am a key without a lock, a treasure without a chest. I am sought by many, yet possessed by few. In dwarven halls, my secret lie, inscribed in ancient runes up high. Unearth my name, and wisdom you'll gain, for I hold the power to break every chain. um,
I, of course, read this out loud to the group, in hopes that any insight would be welcome.
you see
Appreciate it.
a few arcane runes, but actually they're rune crafters, right? This is magic, and you can tell that these are like magic inscriptions, but nothing that you've studied. With with that high investigation roll, I will say that one of the runes that that you recognize it on Dorspira's mace. You guys,
Look, Dorspira, this, appears to match a symbol of on your mace.
Is anything on his mace readable? And let me clarify, language. I can only read language, so if it's just runes.
yeah, but you rolled a really high investigation, so that's what I'm saying. That's part of your fucking stupid investigation roll, is you find this inscription, and then as you're putting the runes together, you know, 3 of them don't really mean anything to you, but one sticks out as you remember in it doing the identify on Dorspira's mace and realizing that it had a rune in it.
Very well. Well, there you have it, Dorspira. Look, a matching rune. this one means strength and courage.
Did I get a repeat of that little thing?
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask too.
Yeah,
The answer is
especially
friendship.
after like Alton reads it, like he's kind of mumbling as he sends out. You guys go over. You can read it or have him do it. It's I am a key without a lock, a treasure without a chest. I am sought by many, yet possessed by few. In dwarven halls, my secrets lie, inscribed in ancient runes up high. Unearth my name, and wisdom you'll gain, for I hold the power to break every chain.
I'm very glad I'm not a smart character, because IRL Ethan could not do riddles for the goddamn life of me. So
I know Jeff doesn't like riddles either, so I'm sorry for putting him, but he's the one that
no,
did the
no.
investigation. So
I love riddles. I just hate how they play out when I try to design them for a group like this. Can you run me back through one quick line?
Yeah.
The in dwarven halls, my secrets lie. Something something on high.
inscribed in ancient runes up high.
Perfect. All right, that's it.
Roll me a perception check, Alton. And anybody else paying attention?
Nope.
Say anybody
Uh-oh.
anybody that's
Is that a perception?
I rolled it.
yeah.
Yes. I got a 23. Well, that was a nat
24.
20.
11 here.
I got a 6.
Okay.
23.
23. Alton?
Hey, am I muted?
Nope.
Do we hear you?
Was that I'm a key without a
23.
lock?
I am a key without a lock.
I'll post it
Thank
in
you.
chat.
A treasure
you.
without a chest, and I am sought by many, but possessed by few. That one stands out to me.
Orphan halls.
Again, friendship.
Friendship. I think you're right.
And
It's
it's
friendship.
my
Yes.
name.
Well, we're
I'm
tough
gonna
out
say
of luck.
true love, but I don't know if we're going for true
Oh,
love.
wait. No, I know, dude. It's a side chick.
Let me know when you drop that in chat.
I just did. It's in the
you
general.
did?
Please excuse any spelling errors. I typed very quick.
Connell, as this is happening, out of the corner of your eye, like you see, just like from where you guys entered, now a disturbance, and you can see like a pile of parchment that's just sitting underneath a bunch of generic moss and rubble. Tushar, you're being yourself and aware as you can, and you can hear just off of the distance that patrol, that big monster just continuing to crash around, like, and you're always prepared. Brightbeard, that
Yes.
that slow motion moment when you're reading this, and like you think of
Wait, before you, I don't know what you're gonna say, but can I say something
yes.
just in case? Just in case you're giving me something that's gonna give me the answer, and I already feel like I have it, so I want to be able to say it.
I also feel
Brightbeard, I'm just gonna look. Wisdom. I feel like
So-
wisdom is around the answer. Sorry, go ahead.
So as you're looking
I
around,
still think it's side chick.
and you look up, like that moment, like you think back, your flashback to finding Alton, like and using the stars. As you do this, you look up and you see the runes just shaped like a constellation, and you're like, wisdom, and you go down and the second rune over, and you touch it, and just imbue it with a bit of like the Stormlord's lightning, and the whole back of this lights up in blue, wrapping around in these electrical, like almost like flames, and the hammer drops down and hovers right over this altar. Lit up glyphs, runes, just emanating like master dwarf craftsmanship.
Right, someone else's turn.
I want to inspect those papers.
Okay.
Is it supposed to do that?
Wait, are there two words?
Say what?
Are there two words? Are we supposed to say two words?
Perhaps. Let's say my name.
Wisdom hammer.
Side chick.
Alton, I think you gotta leave that alone.
I
Alright.
mean, mine was
I'm
close
going
to.
to say the word side chick in dwarven.
You can grab it if you want.
No, the hammer? Oh, I thought it was like a giant hammer.
No, like it comes down and it will suit anybody's size.
Oh, I was imagining like a big ass like
As it
hammer.
like it
Okay.
comes down, it closes to the size of the altar table, almost like it was
if
under
it's
a.
manageable, though, I mean, I'll pick it up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep. It's fucking magic. This is like holding something that your grandfather told you never really existed, but kind of, you hoped you would find it, and you're like, dude, I wish I could.
Could you tell me more about it? It's old and ancient, but I don't know more than that.
Would you like me to spend about 11 and a half minutes to ascertain more information about this?
While we're looking around, I think that'd be wise.
Okay, you're doing that. Connell, you start sifting through the papers. Give me an investigation check.
That is a 19.
Okay, you flipping through. You notice a mention of temples like this, like 4 similar ones. 19 also. Yeah, 4 of them, and the one that is in the Celestial Renaissance district, which you flip it around, and actually as you're like looking at this page, Marlo kind of corrects you to like, the actual direction, and it's like kitty corner, far side of the city, but something about that one seems bigger and maybe a possible way down. They refer to it as don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you pick it. Yeah, I thought I had a cool name for it, but I don't. So it's just one of these churches that are linked. It's like old blueprints you find.
Okay.
Alton, you cast Identify. This is a runic battle axe of warding. It is a +3 battle axe. When you hit with an attack, it does an extra 2d8 force damage. And once per short rest, the wielder can invoke the axe runes to gain temporary hit points equal to his level, and you can gain resistance to a type of damage of your choice for 1 minute.
Shit.
Damn.
Attunement needed.
No. It doesn't say it, so.
Worshipping a deity of that origin needed?
Hey, let me just make sure I got that right. It's a +2 battle axe of warning.
+3 warding.
Warding.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that makes a lot more sense. With a once a day plus level in temp HP.
Yeah, once per short rest.
Oh, per short rest.
Yes, you can invoke this rune, and you gain temporary hit points equal to your level, and you get to pick your choice of damage to be resistant to.
Perfect.
That was 2d8 force damage.
Yeah.
Extra.
Yeah. So it does. What's a battle axe? A D12.
A 1d8 or 1d10.
Or so we'll say 1d10 plus 2d8.
Or 1d8 plus 2d8. But yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah, one hand, two hands. Gotcha.
Yeah. Good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Of the stuff we got from that lich, that was one of That was Dorspira's thing, right? Like the battle axe or the
Warhammer?
Of
Or
the
the
other
mace,
stuff,
whatever.
yeah. Of the other stuff we got, is there anything on the door that looks similar to anything that was on them?
You got rid of the butcher bibs.
Mom's
Yep.
got that one.
Yep, and what the other one was
Was it the
ultimate
staff?
Staff. Yeah. 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 I would say that you pick out one rune.
Can I match the rune that matches his staff? Can I like touch it with mage hand or something? Or like
on
Is
the
there a
altar?
yeah.
Yeah. Nothing happens.
Can I cast a spell on it?
Yeah. What would you like to cast?
I'm gonna do chill touch.
Okay. The altar like freezes up around little crack, but the glyphs remain intact and not lit up. I'd say with those, this was like a multiple choice, and it wanted you to pick the wrong one, so you picked the right one, and the rest are just there. Remember that, because this could come up on later tests. I'm being your, elementary grade teacher right now. So,
Okay.
anyways, yeah. So you guys, who's taking the hammer?
If no one jumps to argument, I was going to hold on to it, but if someone needs it more than I will be
Ish.
willing.
It's your heritage.
Oh,
That seems
you.
right.
I mean, I didn't want it to sound too racist, but it does seem like it.
Okay, I can take it. I'll take it.
Nemo, as you pick it up and kind of bond with it for a second, like flick it around, that lightning energy that you cast into it wraps around, and now that you have a second with it, not even an attunement period, your Stormlord energy wraps into you and binds with this. And you can, the rest of you see as Nemo's eyes are closed, he's like flipping the hammer up, right? And it's like lightning is wrapping around. You can throw this and use it like a chain lightning, not to spell, but like
Thor's fucking hammer.
yes,
Yeah, you're literally
exactly.
Thor.
Like a lightning feather.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah. I think it works.
Well,
with-
now he has to keep it.
Can I try to pick it up once he touches it?
It's mine now.
You can pick it up. It's not.
Oh, it does, okay.
Yeah. It just loses the flare a little bit.
It sounds cool when you touch it.
Yeah. Actually,
And you get a static shock
You-
from it, like
Connell,
you've been rubbing
Connell.
your feet on carpet.
do you hold on to it for a second?
Yeah, I wanted to try and pick it up, see if it would
You pick
lift
it
up.
I'll let him.
Behind your ears, that black, deep energy that you're familiar with ever since you picked up one relic just swoops in, and you put the hammer down. Goes away.
Why didn't I get any cool lightning? Here you go, Nemo.
Do you mind if I touch that just for kicks and giggles?
Hey, you're more than welcome, lad.
Okay, I'm just gonna look it over.
Okay. You're instantly shot in the skies above Draconia. Wings furled out, just ripping as you go in to a tailspin into one of the towns, and Nemo sees you getting a little too comfortable with it. Scoops it back before.
Sorry about this. I got a really good balance to that thing. Yeah. Thank you.
Way about it. Something ancient. Primal.
So, where to now, Noctua?
I know.
Marlo had a good point when the map is this way, and I'll turn it just the wrong way again. And then point to like where we're supposed to go. Or to the one they mentioned in the papers.
Okay, so who is leading the way then?
I will lead the way.
You will-
If someone can help
Follow
me.
behind.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, roll a survival check.
That's a 19 plus 10. That's a 29.
Okay. You guys dive in between. Like, I'd probably say half of you, about halfway through this, are getting confused if you're going in circles, or, like you kind of lose your sense of direction. As it's about 40 minutes, and Marlo, there's a couple points where you stop the group. It's now like you make your way to the other side. You see another one of these large creatures with like this deep burnt orange glow a long head and just multiple arms and two huge legs. But with that roll, you manage to stop the group before you're within the area of maybe possibly spotting you. You dart back down a couple more alleys over, and you go around, and you're starting to notice as you get to this side of the city, which is closer to that large ruined building where you saw the main glow coming from, is that the roots are getting like more true to this energy, and like you start to like point out to the group like, hey, don't step there, don't like, and walk over them instead of on them. But you get towards almost to the building across the street. You guys, there's no you don't get any tinglies right now. It's very dead. You make your way into the building.
Guys, before we get into the building, do you want me to make sure that we're a little bit more stealthy from here on out?
Would not hurt.
What?
Okay. Jesus.
Cuff him on the head.
Oh!
Alright, well, I'm going to do it anyways. Alright, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone.
All right.
Before we continue into the building?
Yeah, so go ahead, roll me a stealth checks, everybody. Actually, this is a good point, Dorspira. As you've been walking through here, like, and you're Dorspira, you don't really pay attention too much unless you're told to pay attention too much. But you're like, it's getting real easy to keep up. Your hammer, your mace feels lighter. It's glowing a little bit more in this, and you would know the tale of the last time dwarves and elves were friends, when the pallid elves who worshipped the moonweavers were they worked hand in hand with the Bresidun runic crafters. Actually, part of the unique magic in the runes from here is the fact that they channel the Moonweaver's light. Well, most of them worship the Allhammer. It's like live in synchrony. This was, a beautiful place, leagues, many millennia ago. But while you're here and you have this, your movement speed is an extra 10 feet, and you do not get disadvantage on stealth checks, because I want you to think of it like almost like you're floating, like if you were in space, like not necessarily a levitation spell, but extremely light on your feet.
So disappointed. I had a natural 20, but disadvantage. So a dirty 19.
Okay, 19, Connell. You're muted.
House if I unmute, it's 40.
All right, 19, 40. That really throws the average off. Tushar?
The Pass Without a Trace is a plus 10, right?
Yep.
So, I have 26.
26. Okay. Marlo.
Keeping up with the theme of one off of Tushar, I got a 25.
25. Dorspira.
29.
Oh, Connell, you notice this. Like
I got a tear in my eye. My boy's stealthy.
Alton?
I also got a 29.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay,
You got a little chubby there, Connell?
Why is 25 on like the lower end of the roll spectrum? That's unheard of.
Would anyone
It's-
like a toffee? Would anyone like a toffee?
So you guys make your way across the street to this chapel. This one you can see that it has the like bottom half of the slopes of the roof, but the center has like rotten and fallen in. And with your high stealth rolls and just you guys being experienced adventurers, you pick up a couple shadows. That give me a perception check. I'm gonna say you pick up them. I want to know how well you guys pick them up. And I'm gonna say,
Nat 20.
seeing how you're being so fucking stealthy, you can all roll, and we'll do like a group, pan. So, then Nemo,
22.
22, Connell,
23.
23, Tushar.
You said this was perception, right?
Yep.
A 5.
Okay. Marlo.
Natural 20 to a 25.
25. All right. Dorspira.
11. I'm really liking my airy feet, you know.
Yeah. And Alton.
The 17, and that's with advantage.
Okay. Say like Tushar, you're like looking behind, like prepared, like watching the you know, your flank. And Marlo, you see like this tendril like rip down. The rest of you now spot two of them like suction cupped to the roof. You're seeing this through like broken bricks and stuff. You're not actually in. You're like coming to the door. I'm saying with your awesome stealth and those rolls, you get that view. What you do with it, as long as you're being quiet, is up to you.
It's coming from the center, or is it like from the
What are
side?
they? What's stuck on the roof?
It looks like, you know, so your normal roof's like this. The top third is blown out. You see one hung upside down here and one on the opposite side. Just hanging down.
And what do they appear to be?
I don't know if you've encountered these before. Roll me a history check.
Okay. You're in for it now, Dungeon Daddy.
At least it's Alton because he's old enough.
Sorry, no, this is Jeff. You're in for it now, Dungeon Daddy. That's a nat 20 for a total of 30.
Jesus.
I know.
God, I think you fought Ropers once. I think there was one time
Look at
when you were
Roper.
like the one time you were underground, you fought them, and you realize this as like you're looking around the overgrowth, the non-existence of like regular life. This is now a suiting habitat for these creatures to crawl out of their caves and ambush anything that walks.
Because Alton would know this kind of thing, what are some interesting Roper facts?
They like to grab you and pull you to the roof. So I think the one thing that you would remember
Everyone,
is
be careful.
yeah. You
They
know,
like to grab you and pull you.
Does anyone have anything that could be explosive that we could send up there?
All I've got is the pocket full of these sweet delights.
Oh God.
Don't we have an exploding potion?
We should, right?
you got a bunch of sticks of dynamite too.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I have
Ooh.
10 sticks of dynamite and a detonator on me.
I was going to say, do you think these things eat the dynamite? Do you think these
I was
things eat
just going through
dynamite?
my inventory. I think this could do.
Can I light it?
Well, I mean, shouldn't we try to get under? I mean, how do you plan to deliver this? And are we okay with just betraying our very sneaky position?
Yeah. Also, Connell, you know that this may be a way to underneath. Like you got that from the blueprints. Like this was the one that.
We're not gonna be able to just explode it, guys.
I do have the fart sticks still. We haven't used them yet.
Does anyone have the ability to send some magical thing out there carrying these explosives, and we don't have to risk a person?
Oh, of course, but I mean that's besides the point. Are there any interesting facts about these ropers I might know, like how much mass they consume a day, or if you were to shave them, how much their hair might weigh?
They have no hair. They are abominations, I believe, or monstrosities. They live in, underdark settings.
Milo, did you know that ropers don't have hair?
Really? Is it like a mucous membrane? Is it like slimy?
I'll probably have to make another history check.
No. Slimy. Also, their eyes align vertically, not horizontally.
Ew, they have vertical eyes.
Well, that's how you know they're pure fucking evil.
Yes, I know.
Connell,
Malor says not to trust anything.
Nemo, tell him that dynamite thing's back on the table.
I mean, we could give it something more corrosive that is less noisy. Like, it doesn't have to be explosives. It could be poison.
No,
it could
my
be
mother
acid.
had
It could just be something to distract it while we make our way up, through.
Like a
I've got-
fart stick.
I've got this acid I've been wanting to try.
I was thinking more of a
How
bird.
much do you have?
We could cover the fart sticks in the acid.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got confused.
If you could make the acid stuff or whatever into like a gas form,
Oh, it's way too advanced for me.
put it in the room. There was this one thing we did and he kind of trails off for a hot second. Then, man, everyone passed down that room.
Alton is paying
What's our goal
attention
here?
100% to Tushar. Alton is just like, all right, this.
Well, let's bring it back. What's our situation? Let's lay it out plain and simple.
Well, we
us-
need to get in there.
And we're these roper things.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just walk by if we just make sure we don't. Or just, I don't know, distract them with something else that and while they're pulling it up, we run by.
Nemo, did you know they don't have any hair?
Fucking monsters.
Well, why don't we just, what's the term I'm looking for? Make a trap.
Oh, I have one trap right here if you want. Marlo pulls out a bear trap.
Not what I was thinking. Why don't we just attach something to some acid? We'll make a noise under it. They'll pull it up, eat the acid, and probably scream quite a bit.
Yes, they're resistant to acid. Alton, are they resistant to acid? I know I am.
Yes, but while I'm at it, what kind of screams do ropers make?
We gotta get through this room.
I hope they're loud.
This is
More like it's more like
exactly
a
why I pay attention to dragons, guys.
it's more like a
You have no vocal cords, you just hear sizzling.
My wife is gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm still stuck on the acid on the fart wands, and like you throw the fart wands at the ropers, and it's like.
Turns into gas.
Yeah, man.
All right, sorry. Do we need to take a break?
It's almost
Are
10.
we good?
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Let's get this rounded up. Let's have a mild plan. But are they resistant to acid?
Oh, I don't know. I can find out. I'll get that for you.
All right, that's fine. And do they make audible like roars, scream, like when I've dealt with them before, or are they just silent?
Probably more. They have a screech, but it's not like mind shattering.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I say we put this into the experiment category. There's only one way to find out what kind of noises they make when you feed them caustic fluids.
You see Kyle just get all kinds of acid out. He's so excited.
I still think an explosion might be wiser, but
Look. There's no bad ideas here. But I can't imagine that this is our one and only roper that will convince to eat horrible things.
My only concern is we can't bring this place down.
you're right.
I'm all
Modern
for
construction
explosions.
will last for many years. Through all kinds of things. But I've seen many also come down to explosions, so you're right. But those were on purpose. Carefully laid. For demolition purposes.
They were an inside job.
Yeah.
You know, that reminds me.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the
Alright.
that would be a perfect.
Yeah.
Alton
Wait, so
proceeds to start to.
What's the plan here? What are we doing?
I think we need to take it 10. I think we need to take it 10.
All right. Let's regroup. All right, here. Hold on. Let me get Streamlabs back over here. We're gonna go regroup. We will see you in 10 to 15.
Or not.
Audio 1, audio 2, unmuted, and drop this. All right, so
And a female roper can consume half of her body weight in a single sitting.
you guys are huddled up about 40 feet away from this. You spotted this, regrouped. What's the plan?
I think we're in agreement then. Huddle.
I think
You
just a
and the lad and the
small,
last.
small group of us go in quick, try and sneak by, see what we can see in there, and either come back out and go from there, or it's gonna be a lot easier to get by just with a small team.
We'll take our sneakiest members.
All right, so who's going?
Connell, Marlowe, and our new light on his feet boy.
Oh, the other thing, Alton does speak read Dwarvish as well.
I speak Dwarvish. I don't know if I read it, but I speak it.
I don't know if a heavy hitter would be good for you. I don't know.
That is a good
Mechanically
point.
speaking, he does technically read it, but
Yeah.
narratively speaking, does he? And I think that's a valid point for
I don't know.
Dorspira.
Dorspira or Alton, one of the two. You choose. I don't care.
Well, I suppose I'll go. But we'll have to be careful because male ropers have a barbed wand.
How do you know the difference?
Well, you don't until they show you their barb. And by then it's too late.
All right. Well, the rest of you just stay out of sight. We'll be in touch, hopefully sooner rather than later. And if you hear screams, probably just come running.
All right, so stealth rolls, you guys.
We're still under pass without a trace, right?
Actually, Marlo, give me a D20 roll.
Is that 12?
Okay, yeah, but what's it last for? 10 minutes? I see.
Minutes. It lasts up to an hour.
Oh,
And it
an
is
hour.
concentration. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you're halfway past. You're past the halfway point.
Okay.
So you know that. But you still have plenty of time.
19.
Okay. Marlo, Connell.
22.
35.
Oh, excuse me, 24.
You three, Tushar, Nemo, and Dorspire, watch as Connell, Marlo, and Alton just fade into the shadows. You guys maneuver around the left side of the building. Connell, you're leading the way. You peek in a window. You can see the altar. You can see the two monsters, but they are closer to the entryway. This is the last entry point, unless you want to go all the way around to the other side that you can see. Do you want to go through here, or do you want to take your chances going around?
I think we just go through here.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
All of you roll me a d20. 1 d20, no modifier.
Just the stealthy boys or everybody?
It's just the people that are engaged here.
2.
2,
11.
11,
1.
1.
Row.
You're still not seen. but as you make your way through this, you can feel your time waning. Like you're 15 seconds, 20 seconds in, as like you step through the window, all of you kind of put your back to the wall, but it's tense. It's tense. You make your way. Wait, yeah.
Can I pass or cast Pass Without Trace?
You
Just re-up it.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like that tingle I got.
Yeah. But you see kind of like reach down and grab up like a handful of like that stone dust that just gets beaten down, and you just gently toss it, and you see it like stop a couple rocks from falling and cover up. You guys re-roll stealth checks. Plus, is this stackable?
I don't believe so.
Oh, I was just, if it was running out, I was just gonna.
If it runs out, I'll cast it, recast it, because I can do it. I can do that at will.
You're not there. You don't have to use the spell slot, Connell, but I still want that like instinct of yours. It's like you toss that and it covers up and it stops something from falling. You guys maneuver around, following the back wall, and then you get down and you come up to the like where the preacher or the leader would stand at this altar. Who's taking the lead?
I'll take the
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
lead.
Yes,
Okay.
Alton.
I would like to whisper into my pin
Okay.
a roper fact to Connell.
Investigation, you said, right?
Yeah.
19.
Okay. I rolled again because disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm busting your chops.
I was gonna say 19 is the lowest I can get anyway.
Yeah,
So
it was only to get a reaction on
That's
that.
it. That's a really cool flex. You should have taken it. You should have been like, all right, I roll with disadvantage because Alton's still doing roper facts, and then you still.
and 19.
Do you speak Dwarvish?
I don't know.
No. So it's you clear the back like similar to what you encountered in the previous one, but you don't understand it.
No, that's fine. I want to just scout the way out so I know that they can get through. And then I brought Alton in, so he's the smart one.
Okay. Alton, investigation,
Yes,
investigation.
I assume that the group will eventually sort of catch up in phases with us.
Yeah.
And
If they want.
While Connell and maybe even Marlowe continue to just make sure our areas are as safe as possible. I'm sorry, investigation?
Yeah. Are you guys staying at the home base group? Are you
received a message, correct?
You haven't received a message yet.
no.
It's just,
We
you've
haven't
just
heard
heard
Saying
you've just
no
heard
for
Alton
now.
do facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you would all hear that too because it's like an intercom.
Yeah. Like
Everything seems normal.
you hear Alton and he thinks he's talking just to Connell to like give him some facts, like just as a warning on the way up, but you all hear it. That's
Alton, I told you not to press the all button.
I thought there was only one button. I don't understand. Where is the other?
What was your investigation?
It was a nat 20 for a 35.
Okay. You start reading, and here is the following. In battles fierce, I am your wall. Protector strong, standing tall. Clad in steel, my purpose clear, to ward off danger and hold off fear. Etched in runes, ancient and grand, a symbol of defense across the land. What am I? Unveil the hidden might by arranging these runes shining bright.
Let me get that one more time.
I think it's strength. Is it strength?
In battle fierce, I am your wall, protector strong, standing tall. Clad in steel, my purpose clear, to ward off danger and hold off fear. Etched in runes, ancient and grand, a symbol of defense across the land. What am I? Unveil the hidden might by arranging the runes that are shining bright. And you read that, and 2 of the 4 runes start to emit a faint moon glow.
My first thought was a mountain, but then I realized once I read the rest of them that it's clearly a side chick.
I was thinking shield, but I'm not familiar with those. More of a finesse guy.
You say that, and the moon weaver symbol that you recognized on the first stand that lit up the same as Dorspira's mace shifts up, and then another one shifts up, and they spiral and wrap around, and this mist of purple sparkles just floats in the air. And on the opposite side of the room, you 3 hear a shunk, and you can see a door open, and an object fall out of that object fall out of that and land on the ground.
I think you have a shield now.
Be careful. I've heard they're crazy.
Let me
Roll
I'll
me
go up
another
and-
stealth check, please, because that makes noise. You guys are communicating. I'm going to do some perceptions.
It was almost a nat 20.
Do we still have pass or no?
Yep.
Yep. 26.
A 15 with pass.
35.
Okay. Marlo O'Connell, you feel confident as Alton's reaching down into his pockets like a Werther's lands on the ground. Ching, ching, ching.
Scatters out.
Yeah.
They're all unwrapped. This
Alton,
is the
you're
day
chewing with your mouth
before
open.
wrapping.
Connell, you see one of the monstrosities that's hanging on the wall now slowly starting to shift back. Not completely acknowledging, but
Okay.
sensing the area.
Okay.
Time's closing in.
Okay. I want to go over and grab whatever fell out. I want to look at it first and then potentially grab it. Just see what it is first.
It's about 4 feet long. Light as a feather as you pick it up. Brings you back to the streets of Zadash when you were a young boy. Mud on the streets, just pattering along. But while you hold this, you feel safe. You feel familiar with it.
Is it a big does it look like a shield?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. And now that you see the stone part break away from this trap door, there was another door, and as it opens, you notice the shield pop out, and there's an inlay in the door as it opens, and you can see a stairwell beyond that, you know.
I think we found where we're supposed to go. I'll say in the earpiece, we found it. Good news, bad news, you gotta get past those things. Do you want me to go back out and get them?
And I mean, sure. It makes no sense for all of us to go.
No, definitely not.
I'd like to read one more random Roper fact, this time to Dorspira.
As he begins to read, I'm gonna make my way back out. Can I just put that on my back? Or like, can I strap it or something? Or
Yeah,
Okay.
easy enough.
All right.
You find something of comfort.
It's light
Alright.
as a feather.
Mm-hmm.
ton of feathers still weighs a ton. Yeah, I'll leave as soon as he starts
You'd think I
saying a
would know
fact,
that.
and then I want to go back out to Dorspira, Nemo, and Tushar.
All right. Alton and Marlo, are you staying behind the altar, or are you making your way to that door that opened up? Where are you in this situation?
I would like to make my way towards the door.
Okay. So both.
I'd like to think that I was sort of splitting the difference, especially if there was more to read and putter upon at the altar.
Make an
And I'm not
investigation.
asking you to come up with shit for me to read. I'm just saying, like,
All right, fine. Don't make an investigation check.
oh, all right, no, no.
I was gonna say, you guys should at least look around.
I think actually I would like to roll an investigation check.
Connell, you make your way out there. It's easy enough. You can, you're skilled.
All right.
On the way.
Well, first of all, I found this. I'll just put this big ass shield down. Feels pretty weird holding it, but light. But the old man and Marlo are still in there, so we probably should try and get through as quick as possible.
Either way.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace now.
Okay. All right.
And then head off. But
Got-
before we go, I want to get a fart stick from Dorspira.
My pleasure.
And as we're talking, I just want to tie it to one of my vials of acid.
Okay.
I'm assuming stealth rolls. I rolled 19.
19. All right.
Remember, plus 10.
That is with the plus
27 for me.
Okay. And Connell.
35. It's the lowest I can get.
All right. You bring them back to the same door that you entered. Push. Guide them into the room. You can, both of you. Tushar, what was your stealth roll?
The last time or just now?
Just now.
Just now.
Plus 10.
Yeah, plus 10. Dirty 20.
30. All right. You guide them into the room, and they walk around. And they can see like Alton, just searching for anything. What's your investigation, Alton?
Just a mere 21.
Okay. Connell, everybody is working their way in and around. You can see Marlo on the far side, like, grabbing Nemo, Dorspira, Tushar. What are you doing?
Me, I want to make sure everyone gets to the door first.
Okay.
And I want to sneak over kind of by where they are, but not like right within range. Set down the fart stick and the vial of acid. I want to get about 30 feet away.
All right.
And I want to toss a coin. And when the coin lands, I want to prestidigitation, just a louder clanking. But not till everyone gets to the door.
Yeah. With those rolls and your knowledge, that's simple. You know. You toss the coin, you make it louder. You see two tendrils rip out. Let's see here. One grabs the coin. You see the other one, and you'll appreciate this. Grab where the prestidigitation was, and you kind of laugh as two more come down at the stick being tossed out and grab it and scoop it up. How's the far stick work? Do you guys remember? So like just.
I think it was like a glow stick. Like it was just. Like
So
you
it's
break it type thing and it just starts. Yeah.
All right. So.
Like a Christmas cracker.
And it gets progressively higher. Roll me damage for the acid, cause.
That would be. Hold on.
Do you have a resistance?
Just 2d6, I think. Just says on hit, take 2d6 acids.
Yeah, if that's the one you tossed.
Yeah, it was just a regular vial.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled 2 6s, so 12.
12.
Yeah.
All right. See, one lets out like a faint squeal. You know, but they are fighting as something that is probably comical for you, and it brings a smile to your face.
Okay. Oh, I'm chuckling as I go back to the door.
Yeah. You guys all make your way back to the stairway, and what's up, guys? What you doing? Going down?
Oh,
Is there two directions or is there one?
There's two. Nothing's really there.
Yeah. We know we gotta go down, so
All right.
might as well start
Who's
descending.
leading the way?
You want to?
No, of course not.
I can't say
I will.
What is wrong with you?
I'll kind of just slide my way after being the last one in, just to the front.
Alton will whisper a roper fact to Connell as they get close.
And I'll just lean in. They love farts.
Whoopee cushion. All right. Perception check. Leading down. Series, like, you make it down probably 20 feet to another level, but the stairway keeps going down. And as you're going down this, like, squared stairway, there are, like, sight holes, and you can see out. Once you get below the city, it's supported with these massive carved, like, support beams that arch up, and you're going down deeper. You notice that the vines grow along the walls, and there's that evanescent, like, burnt amber, burnt orange kind of glow around the cavern as you walk and walk.
Perception was a 27.
Okay. You make your way down probably 150 feet, and it comes to a landing where you can continue down, or there are a series of runways that shoot across the under city of this. You should look out. Actually, what are you doing? What are you going to do?
Honestly, I would probably lean back towards. I'm assuming probably Nemo's behind me. And just ask if he sees any signs to go down that way, or just if there's any dwarvish symbols or anything.
See for any runes or words.
All right. Investigation, but I want to give you advantage because it's dwarvish.
I don't fucking need advantage. Natural fucking 20.
Oh.
Natural 20 for an investigation. So that's 22.
22. All right. You realize this only goes so far. At some point, to get to where you want to go, you have to find the main forge now that you're under, like the main bellow, and follow that down, because you were told that this lies deep, like they tried to bury it, in essence.
Deeper than this, lad.
Well, we don't have to get off here. We can keep going down. You don't think this would take us to the forge?
We should keep going, though. See if we can find it.
You want to keep going down?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
But it's only gonna go... Did you say it's only gonna go so far down?
This level, like, you get the feeling that you're gonna have to cross back, like over one of these walkways at some point.
Go as far down as we can until we see the opening we need.
Okay. I'm happy to keep going. I can't read this shit. It's like scribbles to me.
My eyes out for the crossroads of sorts.
So this is that, like, Lord of the Rings scene pan where you see 6 adventurers running down an open spiral staircase going down and down and down and down. It's getting warm. Like, you guys are all starting to sweat, and you come to the landing of this stairway, and it has 3 aisles that shoot off of it. Probably the middle one, just your instincts lead you in the direction that you guys entered under the main chimney stack. So it's almost like you were here in the city, you went across, now you've gone down, you've hit a point, you kind of have to cut back over. And,
Well, I think
and look
this
for
is
your
our floor.
entrance. I need context for everybody. I'm gonna say this is getting to your limit. Like, you're starting to push your 12 to 14 hours of normal adventuring.
Dear Spear, what's your bonus? 3?
Three for all y'all.
Yeah,
A 27.
27.
Let's stay up all night.
Oh, I'm just as Coke.
Find
Precious of Werthers.
That's what they were.
10. No, not even a 10. A 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the stairs are killing you, man. Starting to get
Con
worn
check.
out.
Better on the new leg.
Correct.
Huh?
It was a con check, not a saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.
The rest of you?
I got a 15.
All right.
Can I also do a perception check on my party?
Okay. Yeah.
16 for me.
Okay.
Is it just a regular constitution or a saving throw?
Just a constant, regular.
Okay. A 9 for Tushar.
Okay. Marlo?
6.
6, yeah. All right, so
Small little legs, lots of stairs, you know.
So I think with a 25 and that's a net 20 perception.
Jesus.
Okay.
I probably am starting to recognize that despite how spry and virile I'm feeling, that my party needs a magnificent mansion to rest their weary tiny little legs. Tushar excluded. Your legs are massive.
Thank you.
So where are you gonna put it? Like just in this entryway?
Well, I do think we should probably like not put it in a staircase, right? Like, I mean, we could. There's no reason I can't.
We could probably
But-
just go in, like, the area we're at. We could probably just go off and then find just a area to put it.
Yeah. So I want you to picture that
Like
you're
a
in
landing?
you're in a
You know, like
you're,
one of the just a flat spot before it cycles down again.
yeah, you're at the bottom of the stairwell that you were on, but you can look out this way and see 2 other stairwells. They shoot down and 3 like stone pathways that are carved across.
It's a sign. I feel like this is the location then. The bottom of a stairwell before we go to the next one. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Is anyone else against this?
I'd rather do that than go through one of the entranceways right now.
Well then, give me about 11 minutes. If you could all entertain yourselves, and I'm going to get some chalk out.
Well, he does that.
see
Can I
what that
cast
shield does?
Identify? Yeah. I'll cast Identify on the shield while he does that.
Okay. The
It'll take
shield.
about 11 minutes.
All right. Nemo, were you gonna do something while this is happening or no? No.
I'm gonna stand guard.
All of you that are standing guard, it is unsettling. It's hot. You know that, like, you feel yourself getting closer to the core of the mountain. And probably, Tushar, this is probably hard for you. Like, you know, the heat is exhausting you compared to what you do out in the, you know, regular when you're above ground.
Mhm.
Door Spirit, for you, it's more of, it's fun to talk to dwarves and drink with them in taverns, but this is getting too much. You know, like you're getting further from your connection. You know, it feels like you're going the wrong way, even though you know you have to go this way. Connell, this is a +3 shield that is inscribed with protective runes that grant additional defensive capabilities. Once per short rest, the wielder can activate the shield runes and provide a temporary defense to an area, a 10-foot sphere, and that gets +3 within that sphere. And it provides the wearer or the wielder of this advantage on saving throws while activated.
Wow.
It is also as light as a feather, and you like start to investigate it, and you find this mechanism that you can click and wings shoot out from it, and you can close them like a mechanism. Like you can use this as one of those glide cells.
Like a glider.
Yep.
Damn.
And it does not require you to be proficient with it.
Wow.
If you have nothing in your offhand, you can have this.
Interesting. Cool.
Seems like it might be hard to give up.
I'm not there. I'm still
The manor,
drawing a manor on in chalk.
the door expands and opens, and you guys can sense the familiar confines, the smells, the ambient temperature, everything that provides a bit of respite, which is what you probably all need right now. I think you're all pretty spent, right?
Oh yeah.
So, I'm cool. You guys you hopping in. Alton,
Good with
give
it.
me a D20 roll.
Yes, Dungeon Daddy.
It's so creepy.
Does that mean advantage?
No.
It's a 19 without advantage.
Okay.
How much gape is that?
Oof.
The girth is amazing.
Anyways, one by one, you
so
filter into
sorry.
the mansion. What are you want to do anything while you're in here, or is this just a way of short rest?
Are we short resting or are we resting?
Oh, I think this is long rest.
Yeah, I'm thinking we pass the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like I one of those things we get
mean-
through the door and just.
I'll have some invisible servants bring out invisible food.
Yeah, like they
You
bring
all
out cheese
just have to
platters,
eat it.
but by the time the food comes out, you guys are already like retired.
I just want to point out, Marlo
Yep.
doesn't eat cheese.
Cannon. Marlo doesn't trust cheese.
That's you know what? All the invisible servants know that, and that's
they
why
bring it out?
all of our bang meringue is dairy free.
Oh, I don't think it's
Ew.
the dairy.
Yeah, you can't trust cheese that doesn't have some cow's milk in it. You know,
Well,
or
it's not
the goat.
cheese. It's all
Cheddar cheese?
Oh,
I was saying cheddar cheese has no lactose, so. Yeah,
you know,
right beer goes
you
back. Long
something
rest.
every day.
All right, you
Nice.
guys get your long rest. You wake up the next morning. You still have probably 12 hours with the mansion up before you have to exit. Is there any preparations that you would like to do going forward?
Bills.
Yeah, probably just bells.
Yes, I mean, I should probably consider more useful spells. I likely won't, but I will spend most of the morning before everyone else wakes up considering it.
Okay. So you all pick your spells. A dinner is made that is probably like, or breakfast. What kind of breakfast is served in the mansion?
Well, apparently it's dairy fucking free. That's a thing, and we might as well be vegan. Do we have vegan eggs? Anyone?
Yeah,
No. No.
God!
there's-
avocados.
God damn it!
I thought the vegan eggs were just chicken.
Wait, it's
You know what? I don't want to get into it.
A breakfast that is fit for warriors, defenders of freedom, and just beings of chaos is provided
apparently
from
it's
you.
dry cereal.
Cheerios.
You can add water to it.
Dry Cheerio.
Don't add water to your Cheerios?
Oh, I have to roll for the staff, don't I? Staff of healing. Gets how many charges back? 1d6 plus 4?
You gotta roll your d20 first. Because you expended all of them.
Nope, I expended all but one.
Oh.
Ah.
I got 10 back. I got 6 plus 4.
Alright, Noctua, what are you doing?
Right, alright. So I've prepared me spells. Going forward, I went very heal heavy.
I think we're just
Everything
gonna.
we need for a revivify, so we're good on that.
Is
Probably-
everyone hydrated? Did everyone drink their water, keep their salt content down? It's gonna get hot out there. Do we need suntan lotion?
That's a mead.
It's a good point. I'm going to drink some more water now that Marlo mentioned it.
Have another ale.
Like 4
Nemo,
spigots?
that's not how it works. Nemo, it's not how that works.
I'll be right back. I need to drain the main gravity vein.
Man, he takes a while in there.
Yeah.
It's because he's playing with his pee. Like, plays with the gravity. Sometimes he makes it go back up.
Heavier? Or like float on.
He's drawing arcade symbols with his urine.
Why do you guys think he wakes up so early? He just leaves so much time to do his piss art.
All right.
I just imagine Alden making it snow just so he can do that. It's like, all right.
With a little bit of a flourish here.
Prestidigitation! Fireworks shoot out from underneath the doors of the restroom.
All right. No, I think I'm prepared the way I need to be prepared. I got my spells picked.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. So we're heading out. Which way are you going? 1, 2, or 3? One is one is like a left bank. 2 is straight across. 3 is like a right arc. So.
Right.
Well, we wanted to do the one that was. Oh, if you want. Terry, did you roll a d3?
I rolled a d4 and I was just gonna keep rolling it till it came between 1, 2, and 3.
I want to cast Augury.
Okay.
I will take out my Moorbounder horn bone dice. And I will pray to the Stormlord, pointing to what was our choices?
1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, like the first one is like an east bend. The second one is like most direct, and the third one wraps around the west side.
Look at the third one, and I'm gonna say, "Is this the way?" To the ship we seek, and I'll roll my bone dice. So it's basically just within the next 30 minutes, I'm asking for my deity about our course of action. Wheel good result. It's basically good results, bad results, both good and bad, or nothing, which things are especially not good or bad.
Okay. Do you have to roll for that, or you just? It's
Yeah,
just
you just decide
part
what
of
it
the
tells me.
ritual.
You just decide what it tells me.
You like roll them out, and
And I think I can cast this ritually. Yeah, I'm gonna cast it ritually, so it takes 11 minutes.
like you toss them out, and it like one lands on the wave that you had carved into the side of the die. The other one, you're like, your eyes kind of get big, and your new leg, you like kick it out and kind of corral the dice as it rolls around, lands on the same thing. It's intense. Something is blocking the path. You keep looking over that way. Like after it, you don't necessarily see anything, but after, like, you have that moment where your mind starts to manufacture threats as you like look over there, and you just don't have a good feeling about it.
If we can spare another 20 minutes, I can do it on each direction. I'm gonna spend the 10 minutes on each direction trying to get a read on where the best course that will take us to this ship.
Challenges in the center one, but it is of a physical state. To the east, it's long, but safe.
I feel, besides safe, do I feel that it's the good, like, right course of action, like, towards my goal?
Yeah.
That's more of what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but so like as you're doing this, straight across, like you can see another stairwell, like a tower that shoots up. So you can assume that if you went right across, you could hit the other central stairwell that leads down. As you cast it to the east, you look over there, and it's like this long, like, walkway that wraps around the outside and goes down. So maybe it's the safest, but it's not the quickest. Sorry.
So it sounds like to me like most of these lead where I want to go, but one's quicker and more dangerous.
Yes.
And one is longer and safer. I'll relay this to the party. I've got the best feeling about this direction, but I have a feeling it's going to take a lot longer. This way seems to be shorter, but with more dangers.
And you don't want to go the other way.
I don't want to go this way.
I'll reply with some sort of Roper fact.
I mean,
Didn't need you right now.
we've come this far, we might as well take the long route.
Tired, but I'm not against it.
I mean, how much danger did you feel for that other one?
That one we're not going. I refuse. But this one's definitely a significant roadblock, I would say.
As he points to that, and you guys all look over, you hear that ticking. That
long route it is.
That clicking that was hitting you up on top.
We can make haste. But I agree. Let's go the safe route.
Yeah, I agree.
All jokes aside, does that clicking sound familiar to me?
Yeah, It resembles the sounds that you heard before you entered the mountain when you had that fight with those creatures. It's probably more of a buzzing as you get deeper.
Yeah.
If I get a spare moment, I'd like to tell Tushar a personal Roper fact.
You're probably make a deception check because you're hitting like 8 Roper facts, and I don't know if there's that many facts about Ropers, so you're getting to the point where you might have to make one up. This is stupid.
Well, that works out perfect because this one was a 5.
Yeah. He's stretching. All right.
You know that Ropers mate for life, and they perform a ceremonial sort of marriage.
Can I reply to that at all, or is it just
Yeah.
a one way?
No, yeah, you see through his fucking shit.
You sure the female doesn't eat the male? I thought that was a thing.
And I'm not gonna paint with such broad strokes. I'm sure some of the females, but studies have shown that a strong nuclear Roper family has led to much more success in the Roper population.
I think you're looking at statistics in our own culture and thinking about other. You used a lot of magic. I think you just gotta chill out a little bit.
So what way are you guys going? You going the long way? Or are you going the short
we're going
way?
the long way.
Long way. All right. Probably 4 or 5 hours in, you start to wonder if this is going to ever end. Connell, maybe Tushar and Nemo, you start to look up at that short way, and it's like just putting like a hint of doubt in the back of your mind. You continue on for a couple more hours. It's getting warm, and you're making your way down, but not as fast as you want. I need Constitution saves from everybody.
Fucking bone die.
Oh.
21.
All right, you're good.
A 23.
23. Okay.
18.
18. Connell.
Natural 20 for a 24.
Marlo.
15?
Okay. Tushar.
26.
26. Okay. Marlo. 1 point of fire damage.
Wait, Marlo, Terry, did you add your +3 for being near me?
No.
I did. I did not.
Okay. So you maintain your composure. It's getting hot. Who's leading the way? Who's up front? 2 people.
Well, okay.
I'm assuming me and Nemo.
Okay. Perception checks.
21.
21.
25.
25. As you come around the next leg, you can see probably a few hours more steps, an opening at the end of the stairway, and you can see where the shaft that the other way you could have come down shoots down in a walkway coming out to that a point.
Oh.
Continue past, forward, down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because we gotta go down the stairs still, right?
Yeah. As you continue forward, the heat starts to turn more like a burn. And the colors of the heat shift from the color of like a flame to that color of rudest. Marlo, you can see as you get closer to this opening all of these roots that are shooting into this tunnel, and like life going through it, like pulsing. Say you're still coming down probably 200 feet away from this opening. Continuing down.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Okay. As you get about 40 feet away from the opening, wrapping around the stairs, it's like one of those points where the stairway is carved into the outside of this chute, and it kind of tucks behind the opening, and you see one of those large creatures that you saw up top walk out of the tunnel and like around the landing, and like take one step on that short bridge that goes to the far stairwell system, and like you could see it shake. You see a tongue as like its side pan comes out that extends out and like flutters like curtains in like a strong breeze before it retracts, walks around, and goes back into that tunnel. You guys see this?
That was the short pathway.
Yeah, he stepped on the bridge for the short pathway, and then he turned around and went back in. Like he came out, observed the area, walked back in. So you guys are tucked in, probably 40 feet from stepping down this like little steep stairwell. I like to think like the state parks around here, you know, like in central New York, how it's all winding and a million stairs. That's kind of what you're doing right now.
Guess we keep going, right?
Look, brother, I hate to pull the carpet like this, but I think we got some tired players.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say we can get to this entrance and we can regroup and pick up here our next session, which will be like in a month, because I got stuff I gotta do for the people coming in and prep and all that jazz. So most of June we will not be streaming. Or I will not be present, at least.
Oh yeah, no, fuck yeah! And for those of the fans that are watching this, we got people from all over the place coming to converge at Andy's.
It's honestly just because they like and subscribe. We invited them.
Yeah, we did. It's a bunch of fucking random people that come to play D&D.
I would fucking love it. Anyone who likes and subscribes is welcome to Andy's barbecue.
Now that's a pitch. Oh my god.
A wayward con. Only subscribers can come.
It's
We're
in
gonna
the
have to move it
woods.
to the top of the hill, Andy.
Yeah! We'll do a Red Fest.
Kieran's mom can just come. She doesn't have to like and subscribe.
No. She's got an open invite, I think, now. All right. Well, then let's wrap it up now. and we'll see you back. Schedule. I'll have to put up a schedule on Twitch for when we get back. So stay tuned. Give us a couple weeks, and then look, and we'll be here. I think Tim's still gonna run this weekend. Are you?
Yeah. I mean, you won't be there.
I won't. I'm gonna do. The wife duty. I'm gonna go do something because I know I'm gonna be taking advantage of the situation while Kieran's here. So
yeah, we'll get back to you. I'm gonna play by ear.
And how would we know that, Flash? How would we know?
So you gotta like and subscribe and hit the notification bells to see when we're online.
All right.
Yeah, keep notifications on. Don't turn that shit off.
So-
Don't be an asshole.
So the screen will come to black as you guys hit the landing deep within the Sirius Mountains underneath the ruined city of Brosdoon.
Damn.
All right. Sounds fucking epic, I think. So